Welcome to SASA 210. I'm Panoramic. PK. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Spurs for a little bit. What does it say about the Spurs as of right now? They have... Wembanyama's doing what he can.
I mean, yeah, that's one player. It's one player. It's hard to blame one player.
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming anybody for anything, but...
Well, that makes one of us. Because I have the whole team to blame.
Even Wembanyama?
No, I mean, minus him, I just feel like he's getting what he can.
He's doing what he can. He's taking shots from the 40, 50-foot line.
I mean, there was some that, that are good shots. I understand that.
I don't mind him taking some threes, but sometimes I'm just like sitting there thinking to myself, he's cutting to the basket. He's so discouraged.
Again,
nobody's willing to give him the ball. And even when Collins passing the ball,
I think did you finally realize what I meant by every pass from Collins to Wembanyama's lazy
right
pass?
Here.
Yeah, nothing's up top, man. I mean, we got a guy with an 8-foot wingspan.
He had a guy who was 6'2", jumping
the whole game. The whole game, he had him guarding. A guy who was almost like 1.5 feet smaller than him.
And nobody can give him the ball
because everybody does a chest pass.
Yeah, maybe we need to do something a little bit more with that. I don't know, man.
I mean, do we have to get used to passing over?
I mean,
finally, I finally, because I even hit you up in the middle of the game just to let you know that Graham was finally playing. I understand he had some turnovers, but trust me, none of those turnovers came while he was passing to Wembanyama.
Well, I didn't see anybody pass to him. Like I see Wembanyama passing to Wembanyama. When I see him pass a ball to Collins, and Collins grabs it like he has to jump to grab it, but that's a pass he should be getting to himself, basically. Is what I'm saying.
Same type of pass, yeah.
I don't want to hate on anybody right now, but I'm just saying.
But it's like you get a guy who's 7'4" with an 8-foot wingspan, and then you forget how to throw alley-oops.
Nobody knows how to get it
to a regular person.
No, there's not a passer on the team.
Again, we've had overpasses to guys who are just regular size, but you guys cannot overpass.
Everybody's been saying is that nobody can pass it to them.
Nobody
on the team. It's like
turnovers are horrendous. We had over 20.
Sochan is like.
Sochan.
I don't want to hate on him.
Yeah,
he's not a bad player.
Can't blame him because that's not his position.
He's not a point guard.
That's not his position.
And he's been giving turnovers like left and right just because
he's not the facilitator. He's not the facilitator of this team, but he's playing that role because Trey Jones is not doing what he's supposed to. I get it. He's injured. He was injured this last game. But at the same time,
I don't even think he's that good to actually be a leader.
Thank you.
But let's just say this. Let's not dwell. Let's not be half this glass empty type people. We see what's there. He can do what he can, and we just need the personnel to actually be there to do it for him.
I think the starting lineup probably needs a whole new.
The starting lineup is not as bad as I think it is.
Yeah. I just think we can switch.
The second group, even when I saw it when the second lineup came in, I was just like, just hold out for 4 to 5 minutes, please. Just hold out for 4 to 5 minutes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this: like, if Graham, I understand that dude had some trouble outside of the court. I don't know if anybody else knows. But he did get a DWI.
Man, I'm just saying he's not that good of a player as you think.
But that was literally
I've been seeing him.
But this is literally his first minute.
I saw him in preseason. He wasn't that good.
But you can't compare preseason to the. What are you talking about? The Houston Rockets game?
Man, Collins looked amazing in preseason.
Yeah, but
and Graham looked terrible in preseason. So what is that telling me right now? I don't know.
From what I'm saying is Graham. In this first game, with the minutes that he got, is that he played a better point guard than Sochan.
Anybody can play a better point guard.
I definitely understand that, but who do we got other than Sochan right now?
We really need to trade for it, to be honest with you. We need to have to trade.
And who are we looking to trade? Who have I said?
The whole team, except for Vassell and Wembanyama.
And
Johnson's the only one that I see that can hold it down. Like when things need to get done, he's the only one that's going to go do it.
I definitely understand that, but we're talking about people earning their money, right? We're talking about Champagne. Champagne had got a $24 million contract.
And I don't see him holding it down.
He is not holding it down.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say what's up on that just as yet because I cannot. I'm not.
He doesn't get the minutes, but the minutes that we've seen, not up to
He
par
got the
with
start.
what
He got
preseason
to do what he does, but the thing about it is this: everything has to go through Victor. And
every single time. Let me put it this way. Yesterday's game with the Denver Nuggets, Jokic, 99.99% of the ball on offense is transferred through him. That means he touches the ball almost every single play that he's in the game.
The team knows this. The team goes through him. The Spurs team doesn't know this, and they don't go through him.
Yesterday, I heard the commentator say, "You can't expect Victor to do everything."
You can't, because he can't pass the ball to himself.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, we almost have to expect your number 1 draft pick to do almost everything.
He can't.
So
he
then
can't
he
play
has-
two positions.
No, but he
play
has to
two
touch
positions.
the ball. He has to touch the ball almost every possession,
Yeah,
whether
but
he's
they're
shooting
giving
it
him the
or
ball
facilitating.
Outside, not even at the 3
But I'm
point.
okay with
outside.
that. I'm okay with that.
He's cutting to the basket, and he's just like,
It's like,
nobody's gonna throw it to me. Why am I even doing
yeah,
this?
he looks a little discouraged.
Very discouraged.
I'll say that he looks a little discouraged, but it's because I think it's pretty obvious right now that the Spurs are not running any type of plays out there.
I don't know.
They're just running screens,
I can't
just
give an
pick and rolls,
excuse
pick
to
and rolls,
give an
pick and rolls
excuse.
off the ball.
All
But-
I'm saying is this: we're just gonna have to play what we got, and Victor just needs to take over. It really does. That's my outlook. This whole
I just think the down low
in-season
position,
tournament,
right now. I mean, yeah, because our next game is an in-season tournament. We're 0-2 right now. I think our next game, if we lose it, like we're done.
Yeah, but
Which
that's
is
what I'm
okay.
saying.
Which
It's
is
okay.
okay. We're not.
I'm
we're
just
not
saying
focused on
that we probably should like just focus on the good right now, play with what we got, and just hope Victor and Vassell take more charge and become leaders because they really do need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't see anything else happening besides that. I think it's a good thing for them because they're taking in a spot where they need to do more, and they actually need to show more.
Yeah.
And I don't want them
Yeah,
to go.
Keldon was injured this last game, but he's not going to make that 30-point game.
None of these guys are. None of these guys are. They really don't have anything besides those two guys. Those
Yeah.
two players. Well, maybe
Again,
with
this is
Johnson.
very early in the season. We're still within.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We got a
15
chance to
games.
mix it up. It's not a death sentence.
I'm
We are
hoping
still
we can
good.
mix it up though. I'm hoping that there's a mix up. I actually sent a lineup to my cousin that I think that could actually work. Again, I'm not a head coach or anything, but from what I'm seeing, it's like, why aren't certain people starting? Why aren't certain people coming out?
Pops. Pop
I mean,
is
I
putting
get it.
people.
Pop, yeah, but right now,
He
what
put
my
a
main
Champagne
focus
in,
is-
and I thought that would make it like a little difference,
No.
but it didn't.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think Collins should come off the bench.
I do too.
Yeah, that man does not show, and I've
But really,
I've said
I mean,
this.
what
I've said
Collins,
this from what
his defense is 0.
game
and
2, right? Defense is 0, but the man's passes. I said this.
He can't
I said
even
this in-
catch a ball.
Not only that, but he can't pass the ball correctly
True.
to Wembanyama.
No, he's passing
Graham
his
did.
chest.
What? Exactly.
passing
That's it.
his
I don't
chest.
understand that.
Why would you pass a ball to his
To the
chest?
man's chest.
And the guys like this,
He has a
there's a
8-foot
6'2"
wingspan.
guy who jumps up and blocks the ball.
Every single time. Every single time that Zach Collins. I don't know if it's like a. At this point, I think it's almost like a.
Let's refrain from hating on anybody because I mean, if you're watching this, you
But you
watch
know
the
me.
game.
You know me. I can hate on Zach
let's-
Collins almost like every
Try to be
single
positive.
We can try to be positive, but until Zach Collins comes off the bench, I don't think that man's going to be doing anything for us.
I don't know, man. Anything-
I understand he got his technical and all this like old Zach Collins, but even then, pushing somebody from the back like this and that's not the same.
Who they have next?
Let me figure. Oh, Kings, man. Again,
Kings on Friday. Kings on Friday.
We got Victor going up against Sabonis.
Let's not even worry about the play-in tournament right now. Let's just try and see how we do.
I'm just trying to win a game, man.
Maybe we come out.
I'm just trying to win a
No,
game.
I just want Victor to get his numbers. I mean, at this point in time, when you're playing on a team like this, I would just hope Victor just gets his numbers. Just play. Just do you. Just do you. That's all I'm saying. Just
Even
do
if you have to force it. get it. I mean, I'm hoping Keldon Johnson got something. You know, he's back this with this next game. Kings is going to be a big game again. You know, if we're not going to be focused on the in-game tournament or the tournament, all that, I understand that. We just need a win. We've let 6 games now go, and
games we should have won.
Games we've been ahead. I get this last 2. You know, we got demolished.
They're young and they don't know how to finish.
Yeah. But that's old news, man.
Yeah.
That's old news. That shouldn't be an issue anymore.
Well, let's shoot for this Friday, and let's see how we do. But
yeah, Friday at 6:30. That's going to be the game for us, man.
Let's see how we do, and we'll talk. We'll bring more to you then.
Yeah, for sure. But hopefully before then we'll have another video. Maybe we'll put out some props there before nothing's out right now. Obviously Friday, but we'll definitely come out with something.
Y'all stay classy. That'll work.
Fuck Collins.
Dude, you need to stop going off a rep for. You just.
Collins' ass.
I know, but.